Released in October 2016, the Google Pixel and Pixel XL were regarded as the best Android devices of that year, and also quite late into 2017. But now in 2018, is the original Pixel XL worth it? Well, that's what we're taking a look at today. We're going to be looking at 5 key points from the phone design, screen, software, camera, and also just some other features. So, let's take a look. In a time of barely there bezels and infinity displays, the 2016 Pixel stands out quite a lot. Now you do have large top and bottom bezels that don't really have a place on the phone. Even in 2016, these bezels confused a lot of people as to why they were even there. You don't have a physical home button, you don't have any stereo front-facing speakers, and on the white model that I have here, it's not necessarily great for watching video content. But that doesn't necessarily take away from the phone. You have a nice metal and glass finish on the back, which yes, on the black model would scratch up a bit, but on the white model it looks fine. In fact, this white model in certain lighting has a pearl effect to the back, which I think adds to the design. Plus, in a time of large camera modules that stick out, you do have a flush camera, which means that it can lay flat on a table, which may not be great as that's where the fingerprint reader is, but again, that's not really too much of an issue. Speaking of the fingerprint reader, it's still very fast and reliable to this day with no issues, and it's in the right place a fingerprint reader should be, on the back where your finger naturally rests. So overall for the design, it's not the top of its game in 2018, but then again it's not all that bad either when you consider all of the other features that you're getting. Something that has held up over time is going to be the 5.5 inch AMOLED screen. It's got a resolution of 1440 by 2560 and it looks amazing. It's got great viewing angles without the strange colour shift of the Pixel XL2, and it's also great for viewing outdoors. Content like video and photos looks great, and because it is AMOLED, you have super deep blacks and also very vibrant colours. But overall, no matter what you're doing on the screen, it's great for all media types. When released, the Pixel was the first device to run Android 7.1 Nougat. Now over time there has been some updates, and the newest release of Android 8.1 Oreo that runs perfectly fine on the original Pixel. It's also going to be getting the yet unnamed Android P when released later this year. Being a Pixel is the fastest version of Android outside of the newer Pixel 2. Even phones that have come out after this like the LG G6, V30 or even newer Galaxy devices don't run as well. You even have some great new features like Google Lens, allowing you to get information about things in your gallery, or Google Assistant, like a place in a photo coming up on Google Maps, or even buying a new remote for your TV based on a picture of the serial number on the remote, which is very impressive. But it's not necessarily perfect all the time, but then again it is technically still in preview. Other than that, the phone runs extremely fast, and the only device to currently come close to the Pixel performance is the newer Pixel 2 or phones from OnePlus like the OnePlus 5 and 5T, because again they're pretty much running stock Android. But now onto the best part of the Pixel, and the main reason why I've picked one up in 2018, the camera. This camera can still outperform the newest flagships of 2018 from Samsung and Apple, to name a few. But instead of trying to explain, let's check out some examples of the original Pixel XL camera. Now keep in mind these examples do not include the new Pixel 2 camera mod, which works great with the original Pixel, but I'm going to go over that in another video. Now all these photos were taken in auto mode with no editing whatsoever, and the video is in full 4K 30 frames a second, again with no adjustments made. But now, let's just take a look. So as you can see from those examples there, the camera is still amazing for photos and video. And then finally onto some other notable features of the Pixel. First off, you still get a headphone jack for those who aren't yet converted over to Bluetooth headphones, which is really nice to see. You get USB Type-C fast charging, allowing you to charge it from 0 to 100% in just over 2 hours. Now that's not necessarily as fast as dash charging on OnePlus devices, but it's still very quick. And once you've got that charge, you're going to be getting an average of 5 to 6 hours of screen on time, so it's definitely an all-day device if you're easy on the camera. The main downside to this phone, however, is the weak speaker on the bottom. It's a single speaker which has little to no bass and can be very distorted at high volumes. Now you can also cover it really easily with one finger, so if you're watching any content or playing games, you really need to think about how you're holding the device. So in conclusion, should you pick up an original Pixel or Pixel XL in 2018? Well, I would actually say yes for a number of reasons. Firstly, you can pick up a used Pixel for under £350 here in the UK, so that's not too bad for the price when you consider the performance. Secondly, the Pixel 2 XL is a little bit too much for a lot of people, with prices still around the £700 to £800 mark. And lastly, the Pixel 3 is just around the corner coming very soon, so there's not really much point getting the Pixel 2 XL when its life cycle is nearly over. So if you're looking for a great phone with some great features, then the original Pixel is definitely for you. Just make sure that you get the Pixel XL because you do get that larger screen and it's just a little bit better in my opinion. And that's going to do it for this video. Now I had a ton of fun revisiting the Pixel and seeing just how great a phone from 2016 can actually be. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a thumbs up down below, and if you have any questions about the Pixel, then let me know in the comments below or on Twitter at @CopperVsGlass. If you're not already, you can also subscribe below and also hit that notification bell to be notified anytime that I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass, and I will catch you guys in the next video.